We have heard about all the business pivots in the pandemic, and regardless of turns, the year is coming to an end. And Rena Sargentopoulos talked with an expert about how companies can finish strong.
The pandemic has put a wrench in the way we work, how much gets done, and how successful businesses are. Yes, it's been a tough year, but leaders and teams are doing everything they can, of course, to make the most out of the last few months of 2020. And local human resources and recruitment expert Chris Dart is joining us now to share some advice on how to have a successful fourth quarter. Chris, thanks for being here today. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me on, Rena.
Always such great advice, and so we need you right now. We need to know, we have productivity that was lost, of course, as we were all adjusting on working from home and how to make that all happen. What can businesses do? What can leaders do in the last few months of the year to kind of make up for that lost productivity?
Yeah, so these tips are for leaders to consider, regardless of which industry we're in. But number one, focus on what you do best. There's a lot of unanswered questions right now still with PPP money and the virus and everything like that. But if you approach the fourth quarter with a strength-based focus, I think that's best. So focus on what your company does better than anybody else and really try to hone in on how you can make that even better. Secondly, leaders have to re-clarify their main vision. Undoubtedly, priorities were different in January and February than they are now. So now's the time to look at all the different vision ideas that you had at the beginning of the year and focus on one or two and really take a good hard look at how you can incent your team to accomplish those goals. For instance, here at Verseek, we have a fourth quarter incentive that if we hit, we're certainly paid a bonus at the end of the year, but we also are given money to give to nonprofits, which is pretty fun too. Thirdly, I would say, similar to the beginning of the year, you probably had a myriad of projects that you were looking to get done, and all those projects are probably still stacked up on the side of your desk based on what's happened in 2020. So take a look at those projects, reprioritize them, figure out which can wait until next year, and what are the ones that have to get done this year. And then fourth, as you are looking to really get into this 3-month sprint, be realistic with what you can actually accomplish. Make sure that the timing is right, but also understand that all of your employees are on a different spectrum with how they feel about doing things during COVID. So it's really important for leaders to continue to meet their employees where they're at.
And as we're heading into the fourth quarter, what's like one thing that leaders should remember?
I think that you should really remember that it's a pretty high likelihood that your employees are exhausted right now. So it's your job as a leader to inspire and lead them through this fourth quarter. Best ways to revive a team that's maybe a little disengaged right now is continue to remind them that they are supported, that they are trusted, and really remind them of the why. Why does their job matter to the company, and why does the company matter to the world, in essence? So remind them of their why is a really important piece.
Well, I think the thing that sticks with me the most is be realistic, right? I mean, that's all anyone can do in 2020 in the last few months of it, right?
You're exactly right.
All right, Chris Dart, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.